Okie dokie.
Welcome to cgaming.com. I'm Kevin, and this is the video review for WarioWare Smooth Moves for the Nintendo Wii. The WarioWare franchise has always set a benchmark for fast-paced and very off gameplay that brilliantly utilizes the technology at hand. Each installment has brought something new to the table, and the series as a whole has changed the way these party games are played. Smooth Moves gets the most out of the Wii's unique control mechanisms, but doesn't do as much to further the series itself. There have been multiple WarioWare games for previous handhelds, and they have all lived up to the craziness of what these games are. So-called micro-games are short mini-games that last between 3 to 5 seconds, and occasionally there are boss banner games that can last up to a minute or two. The player's goal is to pass as many of these games as possible without failing a number of times. In Smooth Moves, there are over 200 of these microgames, and each utilize the Wii Remote in a variety of different ways. Some are as odd as picking a 3D nose, to even shaking a bottle of champagne and spraying it on people. The story for all of the Wario games have been short and weird. The game starts out with Wario relaxing on his sofa chair when all of a sudden a tiny bird being makes off with his junk food stash. The creature leads Wario to an ancient temple where he discovers the weird and wonderful form baton, aka the Wii Remote. This is basically Wario's story, and each of the other characters that you will meet will also tell their unique story as well. My favorite characters are the infamous 9-volt and 18-volt, because their microgames are based on the older Nintendo games as well as some GameCube games such as Zelda and Pikmin. The Wii Remote is more useful than any other controller before it, which gives the designers room to get even more creative with the microgames. At the same time, though, you'll come up with instances where the controller doesn't seem to do what you tell it to. It only happens on a percentage of the games you run across, but it's still more of a problem in Smooth Moves than in any other Wario game before it. There is also some bonus content to unlock, which gets unlocked over time, including arcade-style selections independent of the microgames. Some include stacking blocks on a platform, and using a table tennis racket and a ball similar to Breakout. Something to be happy about is the inclusion of several multiplayer modes. These generally entail alternating between any number of players sharing one remote, going through random levels. This is fun at first, but if one player has played the single-player game before, he or she may have an unfair advantage. On the audio side, the music is clever and intuitive, and plays as a complement to the game. The sound effects are basic, but do not take away from any of the game. Smooth Moves does have its share of mishaps. Rest assured, though, that most of them are minor and don't attach from the main formula of the WarioWare series, which is, of course, insane amounts of fun. WarioWare Smooth Moves is one of the better Wii games so far, and definitely belongs in the library of everyone who owns a console. Thanks.